Bonjour. My name is HerbLong. I'm a member of the Congo mission team at LOPCpresentation Presbyterian Church, also known as LOPC. The church is located in San Francisco, California. And I'd like to share our story of how LOPC became an avid supporter of the Healing Hearts ministry in the DRC. Healing Hearts is a Bible-based curriculum designed to help adults and children who've experienced trauma in their lives. They may have witnessed a family member being hurt or even being murdered. Maybe they've seen their village burned, or any tragedy that causes them to have emotional wounds. Healing Hearts was originally developed by the Trauma Healing Institute of the American Bible Society. And I want to mention that recently retired Debbie Braxma of Presbyterian Church USA was a contributor to the development of the curriculum. And so we're very appreciative of her work. Now back to my church and its involvement with the DRC. Well, this all began in 2012. A woman in our congregation saw some videos of the brutality being experienced by women and children in the Congo. She exclaimed, "We must do something to help these people." So this started LOPC's journey with the Congo. A team was formed and the Congo became a mission partner, one of 12 we have. Many of the original team members are still on the current Congo team, bringing their passion, their commitment to helping the people of the DRC. As time progressed, we gravitated to helping the Presbyterian Church with its various ministries in the country. We generally have focused on the area of education, building schools, training teachers, supplying textbooks, helping young girls with special training in English and information technology. But in 2015, Christy Boyd, a Presbyterian mission co-worker, mentioned that she had been approached by ECC, the Organization of Protestant Churches in the Congo, about the need to address the trauma that many children had experienced in Eastern Congo due to the many years of violence and devastation there. She suggested that to LOPC that this was an opportunity of supporting the first training of 30 Healing Hearts facilitators who would go out into the local communities to spread the teachings of this new ministry. Our Congo team discussed it among ourselves and with the mission staff at LOPC. We talked to those who had some experience working with the Trauma Healing Institute. Their trauma healing program had been used, one for women had been used elsewhere in the world. And the children adaptation of the curriculum had recently been used in the Sudan. And clearly the idea of helping the many traumatized children in the Congo grabbed our attention. We were already helping with education, and our church already had numerous mission projects going on with our other mission partners. Also, with our support of education, people can see a school being built. They can see children sitting in maybe a new learning environment. But we wondered if the congregation would relate to a project like healing emotions, where it might be maybe difficult to see the outcome. But despite these considerations, our team remembered what got our attention in the first place to help the Congo people. And that was the horrific experiences that women and children had incurred in the eastern part of the country. So it was decided to help Healing Hearts get started in the Congo. We had a special offering in Easter of 2016, and the congregation joyfully responded more than we had hoped for. We were able to raise more than 35% more than our target. And so raised enough money to fund most of the training of the first training session for Healing Hearts. It was in Goma in June 2016. And since then, LOPC has helped fund subsequent training events. And the use of Healing Hearts has expanded to the Kasai region, because it itself has experienced some violence and devastation. And so our church is now planning another special offering this Easter for Healing Hearts to help expand the training in the Kasai region. And while we have supported Healing Hearts financially, what's interesting is the more holistic approach we have taken. We have supported this ministry by incorporating what we call at LOPC's spiritual formation. And so our prayers for the training participants in the Healing Hearts have been translated into the local language. There's Swahili in the East, Shaluba for the Kasai. And these have been shared in the morning devotions when the training was going on in the Congo. And in addition, our Congo team is continuously helping to address what we feel are some of the root causes of the violence in the Congo. And we do this through our advocacy efforts. And by this is we have promoted various legislation, supported certain positions with our elected government officials, as well as with people in the United States State Department and United Nations that would help the people of the Congo. So in other words, we're using our voices to help. So these complementary efforts, whether financial, spiritual, advocacy, all worked well for us, and we believe for the Healing Hearts as well. And we think this is a model that we encourage other churches to consider. Over time, we have heard and viewed many testimonials from children and facilitators about the value of Healing Hearts and how it helped the children and adults experience healing through the process of releasing, their feelings about sadness, anger, fear, revenge. The facilitators who've been trained, sometimes they go out and then train others in addition to teaching the children. And this has helped sustain the ministry. It's difficult to know how many children and adults have been exposed to Healing Hearts. But by this time, we figure it's probably in the thousands. And facilitators now come from many faiths, not just the Protestant faith. A final thought. Effective communications is a key to support a ministry like this for a congregation. Telling stories, showing videos, pictures of the children going through the curriculum contribute so much in helping people understand the value of Healing Hearts and seeing the results. We're so appreciative of Christy Boyd and her work in sharing with our church examples of the success of Healing Hearts for so many. She's been so intentional in keeping LOPC informed. So this is LOPC's story with Healing Hearts.